I said what I said.
As
and
always.
I'm not changing on it, okay?
Can you stay up all night? Me to the daylight. 34, 35. Ah! This is my favorite song from the entire album. We don't want the song. The song is not good. I don't ever want to hear the song again. Hello, my favorite people. Today we're going to be ranking Miss Grande's new album, Positions. Now, as you guys know, my favorite album by Ariana Grande is Sweetener. So if that gives you any inclination of what my taste in music is or how I feel about her music, there you go. I just felt like I needed to make this video because one, a lot of people are having different opinions on it. Some people love it, some people hate it, and I believe I'm a person with great taste, so therefore I feel like my opinion holds some value, at least to some of you anyway. So that being said, today we're going to be ranking all the songs from the Positions album. We had some songs with a jazzy flow, we had some songs who were completely R&B. We had a whole smorgasbord of just content from the Positions album. And therefore, I feel like it's kind of hard to understand or accept the album for an entirety of a package, but we're going to try our best to do that. If you have any other video suggestions or requests, make sure you head over to Instagram and DM them to me over there, or tweet them at me on Twitter. I'm active over there, and I always voice my opinion unapologetically on Twitter. Also, I have a second channel. I started a new series where I dress like the people I stan or the artists I really like, so that's been fun. Like this video, let's get 700 likes on this video, and here we go into ranking Miss Ariana Grande's Position album. So as always, the first thing we have to do is describe or define what each column in the tier list means. So let's do that. So the very first column is called Simpin'. Now, Simpin' is just like, you love the song. You would die for the song. The song owns you. The song has made you its bitch. The next column underneath Simpin' is Yes. Now I put yes just in all caps because it's like, you love the song, but you're not simping for it. It's not your favorite song, but you really do adore the song. After yes is I Guess I'll Stream. Now, I Guess I'll Stream basically just means you're gonna stream the song just because it's Ariana Grande. You're kind of indifferent to the song. You don't love the song, but you don't hate it at the same time. You're indifferent to it. So I Guess I'll Stream is that column. After that, we have Ari Babe, No. We don't want the song. The song is not good. I don't ever want to hear the song again. Ari Babe, no. You tried. We appreciate the effort. We appreciate your beautiful vocals. But even with all that, the song is still not good. So let's see what goes in there. And the final row of this ranking is the audacity of this bitch. Any song that goes in there is just like, Ari, I know you have an influx of just music that you have not released yet, and you chose to put out this shit. Come on now. So stay tuned to see what I put in that row. But anyways, let's get into ranking. So the first song on the album, as we all know, is Shut Up. Shut Up gives me the same vibes that universe must have my back and it's not into my lap. Ooh, 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 ooh. And for that reason, I really liked Shut Up. I really enjoyed it. I feel like with Shut Up, she did just enough. She didn't do too much. She didn't do too little. The song was just like greatness for what it was. The instrumental of the song kind of just has like a fun but haunting essence to it, and on top of that, the way that Ari like repeats herself on the track or does like ad-libs and like hums on it, the song is very comforting, but like it makes you anxious and wanting to listen to more of it. So for that reason, we're gonna go ahead and put Shut Up by Ariana Grande in the yes column. Now, it's not my favorite song by any means on the album, so I can't go ahead and put it in Simpin', but I really do enjoy the song. I really did enjoy the song, so therefore we're gonna put it in yes. I must admit though, after a while of listening to the song, and again, this is my opinion after listening to the song at least like 20 times, it did start to get repetitive, but the thing that keeps me interested in Shut Up is her changes in rhythm, her changes in pitch, the way she's able to ease off of notes but then all of a sudden come back onto them. The song just has an energy that sort of makes the repetitiveness of it enjoyable. So yeah, let me know if you agree with that. Next up, we have the song 34, 35. This is my favorite song from the entire album. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35. The song is just about her energy, protecting herself, keeping herself healthy, happy, and how she's able to now be a good person for her partner, but it's also about sex. But still, everything about the song is just about self-love, self-care, and I love that. She's been keeping it squeaky clean. Like, how can you not love 3435? I feel like this is the form of Ariana Grande that I love. This is the sort of Ariana Grande that would fit onto the Sweetener album. She's able to mix a sort of poppiness to her R&B style. So it's like you have the R&B side, but with a lot of energy to it. I feel like that's when Ariana Grande shines the best. Because not only do you get her incredible vocals and talents, but you get a sort of just funness to enjoying the song. So not only do you like listening to it, but you're actually having fun while you're doing it. So for that reason, we have to put 3435. As you see, I put Mr. 69 here in simpin'. I'm not simping for 6ix9ine, but I am simping for 3435 by Ariana Grande from the Positions album. So next up we have Motive, which actually features Doja Cat. I did not expect that collab. I don't think I would expect Doja Cat to collab with Ariana Grande. Old Ariana Grande does not match Doja Cat, so I was surprised to see this collab. And I have to be honest, I didn't really care for it. The song was just very chaotic, all over the place. Even Ariana Grande, her verses just were very inconsistent. The only part that was enjoyable for me was the chorus. After Doja's feature began, it started to kind of pick up for me and I kind of started to enjoy it. And then she switched into a sort of new rhythm. In fact, let me play it so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that part where she sort of switches the flow and the rhythm of the song, it gives it a sort of bounce to it, but it still does not save the song. We have to put Motive by, yeah, it's going in the audacity of this bitch. It's Ariana Grande and Doja Cat. I'm sure, like, that's an iconic collaboration. So Doja Cat and Ariana Grande on a song, I would love to have that, but I need something different than Motive. Motive was not it. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Anyways, next up we have Just Like Magic. Just Like Magic basically has the same theme as I See It, I Like It, I Want It, 7 Rings. It's talking about how she's able to manifest her life, whatever she wants, whatever she likes. She's able to work and put in the time to where she's able to get it. It sort of all just happens and falls into place for her. That it seems like it's just like magic. Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. Just like magic. My favorite part of the song was definitely the chorus. I liked the lyrics throughout the entire song though. And I don't know if I can compare this song or this album entirely to her past discography. It's gonna be very hard to do that because this album is so different. The songs are so different. They're all so R&B. Just Like Magic, I really did enjoy the song, but it's not my style of Ariana Grande. So therefore I'm gonna put it in I Guess I'll Stream. I really do like the chorus though. I like the lyricism. Actually, we have to move it up. It's going in yes. Just Like Magic, I thought about it. I can see myself listening to it in the car. I can see myself streaming it over and over again. So therefore I do move it up. So next up we have Off the Table featuring The Weeknd. And this is again another part of her side of R&B. I have to be honest, I listened to this song once and not again. I didn't feel a connection or a need to re-listen to the song. So just so I know I'm sure about my opinion on this, let me try to listen to it one more time. With Off the Table, I feel like I'm listening to Brandy. I feel like I'm listening to SZA. I feel like I'm listening to an R&B artist. This is hard because it's like Ariana Grande does have so many sides to her and her music, but this is not the Ariana Grande that I look for. Whenever I think of sad love song, R&B, just thick music, I don't go, let me put on some Ariana Grande. So now for her to be putting out music, basically this entire album as that, it's hard to stomach. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and put Off the Table in I Guess I'll Stream because I do like the lyricism, I like her vocals, I like The Weeknd's feature, but it's not my taste. Anyways, let's move on now to 6:30. Are you down? What's up? Okay, 6:30 sort of just has the same, it is R&B, I guess you could say, but it has energy to it. There's a sort of just like poppiness to it that I feel like is what's able to separate it, 6:30, from like songs like Off the Table. Off the Table was just a pure sad R&B song, but at least 6:30 there's a sort of edginess and aggression to it, which is my taste. So therefore, for 630, we're gonna go ahead and put it in yes. Actually, no. We're gonna move off the table down to Ari Babe, no, and we're gonna put 630 and I Guess I'll Stream. Yeah, that's better. Next up we have the song Safety Net. And at this point we've made it almost through half the album. And the sound is becoming very, I don't know whether to use the word consistent or repetitive, but I feel like we have already heard some of these songs before. Safety Net, the Ty Dolla $ign feature, it sounded good, but there was nothing special about the song. The song, in my opinion, was just there. It's just there. We're gonna put Safety Net in the audacity of this bitch. It wasn't a bad song by any means. She sounded good, Ty Dolla $ign sounded good, but the song was so lackluster, it was almost boring. Safety Net, let me know if you're a Safety Net stan, comment down below why you like it, but for me, Safety Net, we could have gone without. This isn't me saying that it's a bad song. Obviously, the vocals, the harmonies, the background vocals, it all sounds good, but it's Ariana Grande, of course it sounds good. We're talking about, is it a good song? Does it belong on this album? Does it fit the theme? Yes, it fits the theme because the entire theme is basically R&B, but we've already heard the song before. In fact, I feel like we hear the song 5 times more throughout the rest of the album. So therefore, Safety Net belongs in the audacity of this bitch. Next up, we have the song My Hair. My Hair sort of just gives me a feeling of jazziness. For some reason, it's reminding me of Motown, which just goes to show Ari's like versatility in music. How she's able to have one song be very energetic like Motive featuring Doja Cat, and she can have slow songs like Off the Table, and then you get songs like My Hair, which are just very, like, it makes you want to jive and dance to it. I did enjoy the song, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in yes. It doesn't take much to listen to it. It doesn't take effort to feel it. It's an enjoyable song just for what it is. So My Hair is going in the yes row. Next up we have the song Nasty. Nasty, I don't know if I've already said my favorite song, but Nasty is my favorite song from the album. It just, the continuous action, energy, I don't even know how to describe the feeling of the song, but just the way she's like calling you in through the song. Like, even as I'm talking about it, I'm leaning into the camera. The song Nasty is just like Ariana Grande at her best. Her rhythm changes, her flow, the easiness of her voice, everything about the song is my taste, so therefore we have to put Nasty on Simpin'. Rico Nasty is meeting 6ix9ine. So the next song we have is West Side, and the thing I remember most about this song is like her flow changes when she's like dun dun and dun 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 and dun 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 dun. Yes, it's the same sound as all the other R&B songs that we've heard from this album, but it does sort of just have, again, a sort of jumpiness to it that keeps me interested. So for that reason, we're gonna go ahead and put West Side in I Guess I'll Stream. I don't hate the song, I don't like it, but it is enjoyable. So therefore it's going in I Guess I'll Stream. Next up we have the song Love Language. And again, this is, so I don't remember what song it was, but this is just like the song we said that has a sort of Motown feel, a sort of jazziness. In fact, it's exactly like the same thing. This is another part of Ariana Grande's easiness to listen to, but the instrumental where it's like, like it has a sort of energy that makes it chaotic, but Ari's like just simplicity of singing on it makes it easy to listen to at the same time. So actually, I'm gonna move Love Language and I'm gonna put it in the yes column. I do like Love Language. And after Love Language, we obviously have the title track of the album, Positions. Positions, I feel like it's good she chose it as the title track because I feel like Positions definitely represents the entire album. You have a sort of softness and slowness to represent the R&B side of the album, but there's also sort of energy and chaos throughout it, and the lyrics that basically talk about everything she's been saying throughout the entire album. So Positions, I did enjoy the song. I think it was good to be chosen as the title track. Am I simping for it? Honestly, I would probably put it between Simpin' and Yes, but I can't do that, so it's going in Simpin'. Next up, we have the song Obvious. And again, I know I've said this throughout this video, but I feel like Obvious is a perfect middle between Positions, the album, and Sweetener. It has the same I keep talking about the word energy, and this song does have energy to it. The way Ari does the back vocals, like this is a song that you can definitely like bop to, nod your head to. It takes effort to listen to it because you want to catch everything that's going on in the song. So for that reason, we're gonna go ahead and put Obvious and Simpin'. We are definitely simpin' for Obvious. And the next song on the album is POV. Why did she put this at the end of the album? This is what we needed to get us through the album. The fact that it's at the very end is so unjust to POV. In regards to position on the album, POV should have been like in the top 5 because it's a gateway. I feel like it would be the perfect gateway into the R&B essence of the album. So like you had these R&B songs throughout most of the album just sprung everywhere that it sort of made it feel like the entire album was R&B. But if you had POV in the beginning, you would have a sort of gospel, and the POV just has so many different faces to it, and I love them all. The way you do, I'd love to see him in the point of view. It's just, this is the best song from the album. POV is the best song from the album. It's just crazy how you can have songs like POV and 3435 on the same body of work. Songs like Nasty, songs like Motive. This album was just, I hate to say it, but all over the place and not in a good way. Ari wanted to give out a different sound, which I'm glad she got to experiment with, and she wanted to obviously have this project be an R&B album. But the problem is the good songs from the album were not the ones that were the R&B sound. So it makes the entire album, in a way, at least in my opinion, unbearable. Now that's not to say that these songs aren't good. If these were all just singles, it would be great. But I feel like by making them all one big package, it's hard for the listener to understand them, to appreciate them, to listen to them in full. So it's no wonder that a lot of the songs for me are ranked low, because the inconsistency of this album and sort of just the randomness of it makes the album hard to listen to. Again, this is just my ranking of the album, it's my opinion, so if there are songs that I ranked low and you would rank them higher, just let me know in the comments. Don't get mad about it, it's just an opinion. Overall, I would probably rate the Positions album by Ariana Grande a 7.5 out of 10. Again, if all the songs were singles, absolutely I would love them probably. It's just like when you get so many different songs and give a majority of them a sound that you're not known for, or a sound that you just started to experiment with these past few years. Yes, I feel like it's okay for you to do that, but at the same time, I don't listen to Ariana Grande for R&B. I feel like that's just the best way to explain my relationship to the Positions album. If you have any other video suggestions, make sure you DM them to me on Instagram or tweet them to me on Twitter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is just my opinion on the album. I'm going to be honest, and the fact that it was so long, and I felt like I was listening to the same songs over and over again for most of it, Positions was kind of hard to get through. But Ari's beautiful vocals did kind of make it easier. I'm talking too much. Bye!